For me, it has been a privilege to be London's longest serving mayor. It is something that I have been dedicated 110% of the time for all of those years, and even as a ward councillor and as the deputy mayor, it's always been quite an honor to represent our community. I love London. This is my hometown. I live here. I was raised here. My family is still here. My parents, my brothers live overseas. But it's been a time in particular over the last 10 years where I think that we have made some dramatic improvements within our community. We have caught up in so many different areas after decades and decades of neglect, whether it's sewer improvements, transportation, infrastructure. In our recreation, we have a master plan that we've been implementing in all of our neighborhoods. We have done more for the environment over the last number of years than ever before. We certainly know that in emergency services, in safety areas, and health areas, we've continued to invest heavily within our community. And most of all, I think that the economy continues to be the focus of our community as we continue to ease our way out of the recession. I was very, very heartened just this week with the president and CEO of RBC that came to do his economic statement and said that London is so well positioned as we ease our way out of this recession, more than many, many other communities, in particular in Ontario, but even across the country, to take advantage of some of the clear competitive strengths that we have to be able to continue to strengthen our economy. As a result of that, our economic plan focuses on advanced manufacturing and green technology in a partnership with the University and Fanshawe College. We are building a downtown campus that is one of the last pieces as part of our downtown revitalization. We are building a digital media center of excellence that is going to create so many new jobs within our community and strengthen our reputation on an international basis, not just in digital media, but in the technology sector. As a result of that, we're going to retain and attract many of our young professionals who are looking to build careers here. We continue to build up our transportation hub concept, being connected to the 401, 402, an international airport, the new cargo terminal, as well as rail, gives us some significant advantages that has the support of all the communities in the Southwest region in really trying to promote us in ways because of our geographic location between Toronto and the United States. And as a result, many companies from around the world believe this is a good place to invest. We also have done a very, very good job, not just catching up on infrastructure, as I mentioned, but in keeping our taxes affordable. And I will say very strongly that I understand that we are all concerned about our taxes at every level, frankly. And there are many programs over the years that have been downloaded and new policies from our federal and provincial counterparts that have had a burden on our taxpayers. But at the same time, we have continued to do very well in paying down our debt, in strengthening our reserves, in continuing to have some of the lowest taxes, lower than the median municipalities in Ontario. Maclean's magazine, in fact, has cited us as being the best managed city in Ontario and the 6th best in Canada. And they continue to see that we have a very prudent fiscal management plan. I will also say that there are many, many promises that are being made throughout this election by candidates, not just for mayor, but also those running for council. And I just caution the community to make sure that they're asking a lot of questions about that. I don't believe it's realistic to think that we're going to have 4-year tax freezes. The mayor of Ottawa promised the same last time and ended up with a 14% increase for his community. And our balanced approach is a much more prudent fiscal way to go forward in ensuring we have good services, that we maintain our infrastructure, that we maintain our competitiveness, that we can continue to strengthen our economy, and to have a good quality of life for the people who raise their children and for seniors who live here. And so I just say, please be cautious about things that are being promised out there. The approach that we have taken on so many different fronts has shown across Canada and North America to be a winning combination for being one of the best places to live, for being one of the best managed cities from a financial point of view. We're expecting any day now that Moody's will give us another AAA credit rating, which again shows that we are being fiscally responsible. So I would just ask people to consider all of these things. October 25th is just around the corner. I encourage you to get out and vote. I encourage you to get to know all of your candidates for mayor, for your councillor, for your education representatives. ask a lot of questions, and then really just make sure that you get out and vote. That is the best way that you can make a difference within our community. So I think that covers a lot. My website is www.votedecicobest.com. Please check it out, and if there's anything that I can do to answer more questions for you, I look forward to it. And again, I thank you for the opportunity.